From printing your kids' school projects, to work documents, or holiday snaps to stick on the fridge, half of us use a printer every week. Most models run off single-use ink cartridges. These always seem to run out at inconvenient moments, and they can be expensive. Sometimes they cost more than the printer itself. But if you're happy to pay a premium, there's a growing choice of printers which use refill bottles instead of cartridges. These promise cheaper running costs and more time between refills. So, which is best value? Well, I'm going to find out by comparing a more expensive refillable printer against a cheaper single-use cartridge model. At £209.99, my refillable printer is an HP Smart Tank. At £49.99, my cartridge printer is a Canon Pixma. Let's tackle running costs first, using each company's own figures. HP claims it can print out approximately 6,000 pages of plain A4 in either colour or black and white from a set of refill bottles, and that the cost is approximately 0.6p a page. Canon says it can print out 100 colour and 100 black and white plain A4 pages from a set of cartridges, which translates to a cost of approximately 14p a page. So, using the company's own estimates, the Canon is over 20 times more expensive to run. But, as the HP costs more to buy, you'd have to print over 1,000 pages before it saves you money. That's 2 years if you print 10 sheets a week. So, the value for money depends on how much you'd use it. Graffiti artist David Brown is helping me test them. He's worked with the likes of Coca-Cola, Lacoste and Liverpool Football Club and has a keen eye for colour and detail. David, great to meet you. I'm interested in your first impressions of the two printers we're testing today. There's a premium HP, a budget Canon. Have a feel.
Yeah, this one looks a little bit sharper, a bit more thought gone into the design. This one, maybe a bit flimsier.
So our first impression is the HP seems to have the edge.
Yep.
Yes. Well, they both can print directly from your phone. So why don't I take a few pictures of you at work?
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent. If you want. Getting an A4 photo printed professionally could cost nearly a tenner. The printers will cost less, but are only worth it if the results look good. How will each cope with the bright colours of this photo?
There you go.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you.
Brilliant.
First of all, with the HP, best print quality. Print. All very straightforward so far.
It's quiet, isn't it?
It is. Let's now print on the Canon. Best quality. The HP's pretty much silent, whereas the Canon's making a slight grinding noise, isn't it? Both printers take around 2.5 minutes to produce an A4 photo. First impressions, they both look pretty good, actually.
Yep.
I mean, I can't say either one is bad. And that pink on the HP there is very vibrant.
Yeah.
It's more subdued here on the Canon.
Yeah.
Which do you think is the more realistic of the two?
This is what you'd expect a graffiti piece of work to look like. Nice and bright and, like, completely in your face.
Yes.
Yeah, looking at those two now, that definitely looks slightly, I wouldn't say washed out, but not as bouncy as this one, I'd say.
Mm. I think probably the HP just edges it on this round.
Yeah, like thinking about your holiday snaps. You probably want to go for this one rather than that one, I think.
Right, because the extra vibrancy and brightness.
Yeah.
So the HP edges it for photos. What about text? They're all set, ready to go. If you'd like to hit print. I'm printing 50 pages of my book with each printer to find out. We'll time them, see how quick they are.
Can I keep a copy to have a quick read?
Oh, please do. Because they're both entry-level printers, one thing they don't offer you is automatic double-sided printing. So you have to turn the paper around manually.
You can do without the extra hassle of doing that.
Well, they're both finished, and the HP was the quickest.
OK.
at 20 minutes and 30 seconds. The Canon, 24 minutes and 5 seconds. Ooh. Is that a significant difference, do you think?
Well, there's a lot you could do in those 4 minutes.
Yes. More importantly, though, is the quality good? Have a magnifying glass.
Right, let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Whoa! There's a blank page there, mate.
I don't think I've got any blank pages on the HP's output. The Canon has delivered 6 unprinted pages.
That could have been a crucial part of your book there, couldn't it, I think?
Well, I think it'll still be printed out, but it just gives you a lot of extra blank pages in the middle of it. Which
I see what you mean, yeah.
It's not, if you were sending it out to somebody, it wouldn't look very good, would it? But in terms of print quality, both machines have done a perfect job.
I'd say they're exactly the same.
Exactly.
Is there much in it?
Well, if you have to look this closely at it, it's not...
No, it's not really.
But it's worth coming back to the cost. Using figures from each company, the HP would cost 30p to print 50 pages of text, and the Canon, a lot more. £7 in ink. Wow. Which is quite a significant difference.
Definitely, if you're doing the whole of your book.
Cheaper to buy it than to print it. The HP wins this round, I think. The printing cost is cheaper, it's quicker, there's no difference in terms of the quality, and no blank pages.
Yep.
Finally, both printers have scanners too. David is sketching a new Shop Smart logo, which we're scanning before comparing the results on 2 identical monitors. Now, there is a bit of a difference in spec between the 2 scanners. With the premium HP, you get a 1200 by 1200 dots per inch resolution. With the Canon, it's a 1200 by 600 dots per inch resolution.
With the Hewlett-Packard one, you can definitely see where the pen marks are. You can see where the movement is on the lines. On the Canon, it sort of simplified them by, like, just making them, like, jet black.
The HP seems more accurate when we compare it to the original.
So the HP is probably a bit more true to life, a bit realer.
So the £210 HP has performed best and is cheaper to run than the £50 Canon. But the initial price difference is massive, so which is better value?
I think it's going to have to be, for me, the Hewlett-Packard. It's better in all the test results and it's cheaper to use.
If you only print a very small number of prints, I think the Canon could make a case for itself.
Yeah.
But the HP was better in all the tests and is massively, massively cheaper to run, particularly once you get sort of at higher volumes of printing. And I think I would print enough to make the HP worthwhile and makes it better value for me.
Yeah, I think you're right.